Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Sorry, I'm sorry, my brain is a little tired because it's been a long day, pretty much. But yeah, we're back. In the last episode, we basically finished off the. We went through the doorway that was blocking us after we finished off the Realm of Illusion and Realm of Fire's bosses or monsters. So now we're into another part of the area where we are technically trying to find Dillion, because apparently Dillion said something about, like, interesting. We're in a different chunk of the island, I guess. I don't know which way to go, but I know where to go, but I just want to see what's over here, though. But I guess at least the same area, sort of. That looks like a face a little bit, but it's not. But yeah, we broke our sword in the last episode, and also the fact that we finally met Hela for once, because Hela was like the person we needed to meet to revive Dillion, apparently. And Dillion apparently is around to tell us something, it looks like, but he hasn't said anything yet besides follow me. So yeah, overall that's pretty much it, I guess, at the moment. There he is. There's the supposed Dillion.
It's Dillion. He's gone and you were too slow. How could you? Keep going. How could you? Keep going. Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you. We told you.
There's so much doubt in her voice, though, or in her brain, though.
There's nothing to follow. Come on.
It doesn't matter, I guess. Not at this point. I mean, if we love that person that much, people will go the lengths and tails for just getting that person back. And I mean, it makes sense that.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's inbell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
You'll get things done.
I mean, if she gets stronger, obviously, you know, she's already been through way worse than you expected. Like, by this point, in my mind, like, if I was to talk to Senua, like, literally, we've already put so much good effort towards fighting the other two beings. Like, you shouldn't give up at this point, considering that you already made it this far, you know? Like, finish the job. That's what I would say. Like, because at this point, it seems a lot of it being her brain telling her that you should give up, considering that you're not strong enough. But it's all just doubts in your brain that you can just kind of power through it pretty much at this point. But then again, it's different because probably mentality-wise, it's different between different people. Some people might handle it. Some people might handle it good. Some people might not handle it very well.
Nothing lives here, not even you.
All right, let me see what's over here first.
You think you can see it, but it's in your
Oh, hey, mom. Our mom. It's creepy though.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away, because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Alright. Duly noted. But yeah, overall it's just that Senua needs to just give up on her problems with doubt and, you know, move on. Like, I guess maybe that's another point of thinking. It's just accepting it, maybe? Could be another thing. Acceptance of, like, not only death, but also like the fact that, you know, the fighting is where it's all at. Like just accepting the fact
There
that you
he
might be
was.
right.
The lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted.
He's there.
For the first time in years,
You can see him.
a ray of hope.
Dillion, go.
What tree? I don't see a tree. They keep saying tree, but I'm like, I'm not seeing a tree here. But this scenery is beautiful, though. It's very beautiful.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Oh, wow. I'm guessing there's a sword behind here, maybe? No, there isn't. So the story of the sword in the tree is technically what we're going to be facing here, isn't it? Alright, there's a little pipe hole that I can see up here. I'm wondering if this pipe hole has something in here, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, it's just an empty thing. I want to find all the messages though, so we can like kind of get prepared with whatever it is. Alright, let's see what's over here first. At least our running speed is back to normal again. But we still need a weapon though to survive the next fighting, because we can't fight alone. Alright, over here. I swear, if we are forced to fight without a sword, I'm gonna be a little bit messed up here. That would be a little bit messed up. Oh, this place is not... Oh, no, there it is. I was like, why can't I go through here? Because it looks like a place we can go through here. Oh, is this like a different pathway leading to the same place, I'm guessing? Oh, there's a thing on... Oh, I see. We can crawl under here. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, it's another board of the message. There's a different message here. Yep.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left.
Oh, my.
The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
And I'm assuming it's going to leave us with a cliffhanger. I knew it was going to be a cliffhanger, damn it. I knew that was going to be the case. So Sigmund is like fighting against a she-wolf basically at that point. So that's interesting. So there's alternative ways leading to the same place that we were going to earlier on the left here. But I don't know exactly if going up there will mean anything yet until I get whatever past here, I think. Maybe. Might be wrong. I really hate the fact that I also don't know where to go like, objectively. I have to go around based on my intuition, my own instinction of where to go. And that's the hard part of it, I think, is trying to figure out instinctively where to go exactly to sort of get the objective done. Unless they kind of straight out like place in my face that says, hey, you can't go through here.
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Here we are, another one.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face,
Oh,
he bites the wolf's tongue.
ew.
The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
Oh,
After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him.
ew.
But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund.
Whoa.
So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Cold of heart, pure of blood. Is it... I'm not gonna say that I want this or anything. It's kind of weird though. It's like, I'm guessing incestuousness or something. Like incest is like, like it's probably the one case of why it's cold of heart and pure of blood. Because if it's pure of blood, means that you don't have any other bloods interrelated to the blood lineage. But for the coat of heart means that she is that the sister is probably like trying to
Can't even fight. It's
look for somebody who isn't of care to her. Maybe that could be that case too, but we don't know.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
Is this the Yggdrasil? I think it's called Yggdrasil, the tree of life or something like that. Probably this might be the tree representation of it, but it might not be because of the fact that it might be corrupted in some ways, but being disillusioned to us in a way that works. I don't know. I'm a bit worried though that she might get attacked here. Interesting. What? What's your name?
Senua.
Oh, I see.
I haven't
It's
seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillion. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch.
Ugh.
And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you,
Oh Jesus.
make you feel safe.
Yeah, but you
It
can't.
only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are.
What the hell?
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
Screw off.
Let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Ooh, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. That was what I was looking for.
Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
All right. But the truth is, or the word remains true. The words remain true. The fact that Dillion says that you should be a warrior.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
Is this a... Oh, this is a probably message thing.
Nothing lives here.
Shut up, you guys.
Survive. You met him.
Oh, there's nothing in here. Okay. I thought there was something. It looks like something.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Can you guys stop talking to me? Jesus Christ. Let me take a break from freaking hearing your voices. Jesus. But yeah, at the same time, as I mentioned... Oh, there's another thing there. Okay, so there's the message thing right there. But at the same time, Dillion wants Senua to take on the mantle of being a warrior, and she hasn't done it yet, so...
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress.
Oh!
And in disguise, she lies with her own brother.
Wait, you mean she had...
She gives birth to a son named Sinfiotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir.
Uh-oh.
Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Oh my. Oh god. See, I knew there was incest involved. I was right. I was right. Because it makes sense, because she... So the sister's trying to form a relationship that's heartless, but at the same time, she's trying to make sure that she can hurt him in some ways, hurt the Sigmund in some ways. So it made sense that she made a son for him to sort of like use to help him in the battle against his brother. But in actuality, it's just to weaken him a little bit, to show a sign of weakness a little bit.
As Sigmund and Sinfiotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword,
Oh.
the gift of Odin.
Interesting.
They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall.
Oh.
The king burns to death.
Wow.
Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger.
Interesting.
I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Whoa. Because...
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
So that means that the sister walked back into the... Wow, that's crazy. She actually literally took out herself because of the fact that she is dishonored by the fact that she made love with the brother. But I think that's the thing she wanted to make sure of. Like, she wanted to sacrifice herself to make sure that her other brother wasn't going to win the battle against the against Sigmund, because Sigmund didn't deserve this, you know, this distrust, this problem to begin with. But then again, it happened, so they can't do much. So she had to like let it go and have it be that way. I want to look for the last message. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's the same story anymore, because I think it's going to talk about something else overall. Let me double check this space here. There's one more story piece, but I'm missing it. I don't know where. But let's see what's up in here first. Oh, it's a sword. I didn't see that sword.
Take it. A sword. Take it.
It's Sigmund's sword, isn't it?
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it.
It's not a trick.
It's coming from there and there. What are they? Look, where's it coming from? She started something.
A trial, maybe?
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Oh.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund.
Ah, it
Great
is.
warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago.
Interesting.
It is said a great warrior can reforge grammar by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard. Go to the shard.
Alrighty.
Find it.
So yeah, I saw these things and I wasn't sure what they were, but I guess
Focus.
that's the case of what it is.
Use your eyes. Look.
Or what's the test for this one then?
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Okay.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
Whoa, my freaking brain is like,
Where are
what
we
the
now?
hell? Oh wow, we are not even here anymore. We're not even nearby anymore. Yeah, where are we? What do we do? What is this test telling us to do?
Go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death because we have no answer for it.
Let me get that thing first.
But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends,
Oh, it's a different. Oh no, I skipped out the R, the last R in there.
then comes the reckoning.
Tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Okay, so I have to find all the shards of the story to kind of figure it out about this thing. So that means that we're gonna have to. Oh, so we're in a different side of the island. Okay, I now know where we're at because they brought us away from the area to sort of get us to understand turfing a little bit. So technically, we need to find a little bit of the turfing story and also do a bit of action to sort of get the ability to get the shard out of the way for ourselves. So we missed out one of the messages, but I don't know where would that one message be then. Where would that last one be? Did I miss out somewhere in time or what? Kind of curious though. Very curious. Alright, let's search this island for some messages here. Or from some of the story stuff here. I don't know, maybe that's not it there. Guessing we had to go in there, but let me double check these areas here. Okay, let's go in there, I guess. It looks like a very
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark.
take the torch. There we go.
This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Okay, I guess. Don't go
Dillion, I'm
in.
here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
Is this to test my memories and such? Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, okay. I needed to interact with it apparently.
Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that
Oh, come on. Shut up, doubts of voices.
voice dead? Not Dillion.
Alright, so I'm lighting up some of the ways that I already passed by here.
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away.
Can you guys stop? Seriously?
Are you lost, and have you lost him? Where are you? Turn left.
Okay.
This way. What was that? This way.
I hate this. Their voices are annoying me. Alright. I wish I could run in this area, but they don't allow me to run, apparently. I'm just gonna light up anything on the way, along the way. I'm just going back and forth too, I'm sorry. I'm like, I need to stick to one pathway and then get going that way and then not come back to the other one until I finish through the one way of going through there. They both have light, so might as well go through one of them.
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
Eh.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
She has to keep
What the?
going.
If you go down there, no one can save you.
How the hell did that light up? Okay, let me go up this way then. That's very interesting that the torches ended up firing up on the other side. I like lighting up the torches. I guess that's my kind of like way of doing things. It's not the safety kind of idea. It's just a completionist kind of feeling for me, where I just constantly look for everything that I haven't seen through. Oh, there's a message here. Looks like it is, yeah, one of the letters here.
Herva disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors,
Oh,
and soon becomes their leader.
nice.
When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They
Why?
say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Alright. Well, I mean, we're the ones who set up these flames, right? So, can I not flame this one up either? I mean, that's usually a thing that you can kind of light up, apparently. Guess not. Yeah, well, they won't let me light that up, though, sadly enough. Alright, let's get going. Let's follow this pathway, I guess, for now. My assumption is that this area here that I'm heading to might have something.
I can hear him.
Oh, there's another message.
Within the burial mound, Herva calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead.
Oh.
Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Oh, Drudge. Freaking Drudge is like weird as hell, as always. I'm gonna follow this pathway, maybe? I do want to find the last bit of the storyline first. Because what we're going through is essentially what the story is talking.
You have to use your mind. Where can you go?
Oh, it is a trickery. The mind trickery thing.
Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared.
So I didn't know they actually loop it. I didn't even think they would actually loop the whole
You have
place.
to find another way. There has to be another way.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillion. Listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
I'll go the wrong way anyways and do whatever.
He's going to save
It
you.
looks like it's gonna re-loop us back to this thing, isn't it? Wait, what? Let me head back this way. I actually want to see what was the other way, though. What was the other pathway? Was the other pathway not working? Or is not where I need to go? Or what? Another fire here. Oh, there's another fire right there. I do want to see if we can find the secret, though. That's a repeat. The left side is a repeat. This side is the continuation to go back, probably.
You don't recognize it.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
That's fine.
Yes, it's not him. It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
It's fine. God dang it. I did that trick for a reason. I wanted to take the trick in because I need to see where I want to go for the story bits. I know it's on the right side, but I'm not going to go to the right side yet. I just want the story piece. Give me my story piece, please. Seems like we already went through there, so we're going to go this way, sadly enough. I just want the frickin' story piece, man. Let me be. Is that a... Is that really a gate, really? I guess so. That's the first one.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillion. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound?
Is this the last one? Oh, it is probably the last one. Here we go.
That's not
Herva ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire.
Whoa.
Again, Herva demands her inheritance, but her father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family.
Wow.
But he relents and brings her the sword.
Oh.
She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
What is the misdeeds that he created himself? Like, what is misdeeds that he have? Okay, so not this way. Are these, like, gated doorways or something? I'm kind of curious.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room? Yes. How do you get in there? How does she get in?
I don't know. Maybe we could go to the hall, like, all the way back or something. I don't know.
A way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there?
Excuse me? Now I'm confused. I'm very confused now. I don't know how to get in there, though. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the voice, though. I'm hearing it. The voice is this way, I think. Yeah, now that I found out the story, I'm likely to move on now, or try to get to move on here. Alright, well, we're finding our pathway now at this point. Alright. Oh!
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Interesting.
That voice. It's not Dillion.
But it might be the guy who Drudge talked about, which is the father of some sort. Right, it's probably this way we need to go. Jesus, this freaking messed up. Oh, there's a red doorway here. Or whatever redness there is in this doorway. Jeezums. Ooh. Oh, is it the fire? Oh no, it is the story of the guy.
Dillion wants me to face my fears.
Escaped. Achievement unlocked. What is this? What? Excuse me? What happened? I'm guessing this is the past memory again, because her face paint is gone.
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
Interesting.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
Screw off.
Boy,
Chief, that's...
no.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Whoa, don't beat on your daughter, man.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
Whoa.
I am leaving!
Ooh.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
But that's not your choice to make. That father's choice is not to make for what he thinks it is. Because ultimately he doesn't know what's really best for his daughter if she has a feeling for what she wants to do.
There's still more. There's always more to do.
Yeah, there's still more. I know. But I'm still wondering where the last story stone is at.
She hasn't got the energy.
I'm trying to look for the last story stone, though. Because I don't know where the last story stone is. Is this the last story? No, we already picked this up, I think. I need to find the last R, pretty much. The last R of that story. Apparently I missed out on one of them, but I don't know where exactly where it is. But I do need to end the episode here, too, at the same time, so it's gonna be painful a little bit. A little bit painful for me. I might go backtracking a little bit before we end the episode, though, but... let me go and double check if this is a... Yep, this is an acclaimed R already. It has to be red still, that's why. I need to find the last letter. Please, let me find the last letter of the last part of the story for what's it call it? For... Sermon? No. Sermons? No, not sermons. I think it's sermons. I'm not sure if it's correct. I'm positively something close to that. Sigmund, there we go. Sigmund. So I can't remember the name for some reason. My brain is just like tired because of, again, a long day. But let me look for the last bit here before we end the episode here. But I'm probably going to say this ahead of time. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode or Nobody Minds. And hope you guys have a great, amazing day, weekend, night, or whenever watching this. So far, this game is very climactic in a lot of like the storytelling. I love the storytelling and all that jazz. And I like how it's filling me up on the story of like some of the Vikings and all the... Or not Vikings, the Nordic sort of like folklore and myths and stuff like that. Because I've honestly, I've done it once where I only like... Why is it greenish? Why is it turning green on me? Game, stop giving me this weirdness of things. I'm trying to find the last piece of the... Maybe it's up in the ladder where I was about to traverse to. Like the doorway that we were supposed to go to. But I didn't go there because I wasn't sure if that was the way to go. So maybe we should go up there first and then figure it out, maybe? It looks like nothing over there. I'm just being weirded out by there. So let me go back to the ladder thing and then we'll probably double check to see if there's a story stone there, and then we'll get the last story stone, and then we'll probably move on to the next episode, which will probably be a week from now because I need to edit the rest of these videos here on the series so far. But other than that, yeah, this game so far is just really interesting on storytelling and just sort of showing a lot of the world in a different light. Also trying to kind of like put a spotlight on like mental problems and stuff like that. Anxiety, depression. There it is. See, I was right. I did miss out on the thing because I didn't come up here earlier. Here we go.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story.
There we go.
He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye.
Mimir?
The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces.
Or Thor.
Sigmund
or Odin.
knew that this was Odin.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Alright, so that's the end of the story that I missed out on, apparently. Yeah, because I mistakenly read it in the out of order, apparently. I mistakenly made it out of order, so... Alright, let's get back to the stuff, and then I'll probably end the episode for sure, once we reach through a, once we see a symbol of the saving point. Because apparently, there's no good ways of saving this game, apparently, besides walking to a space where the symbol on the bottom right shows up, where it's like a white circle and stuff like that. Because I couldn't save, or I didn't properly save last time because of the fact that I didn't get to a checkpoint of the game, so I want to make sure I get to a checkpoint, and then I'll end the episode for sure by that point. But yeah, yeah, so far the game's great with the storytelling, although of course, you know, the technicality of what the saving is going through is a little bit rough. Yeah, it doesn't have a it has an autosave or a trigger box to save rather than a manual save, which kind of sucks a little bit though, because I would prefer a manual save versus a an autosave and a manual save at the same time for rather than a trigger box save where I have to look for a trigger box to save myself or checkpoint myself into the fact that I want to keep the record that I really took the last bit of storytelling. If I miss out on it and the save didn't check in, or the checkpoint didn't check in, then I'll probably redo them on my own and try to catch up to it, or I'll do it in the next episode or some other episode that ends up being the case where we look for the information or something. I don't know. Something of the sort, I guess. Alright, let's go to the nearest one first. Might as well then. There we go. There's a saving point.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom.
Ah.
In blindness, there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
It's a good move to share stories to Senua to kind of make her understand the mistakes that other people have been going through.
Where am I?
Oh, what? Such a dark place. Don't you dare shush me.
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Alright. There we go. That's where we can end. Definitely. Woo! Alright, cool. We found a good ending, or a good place to end it. Yeah, so I feel like the game is not going to go any further from here. After we get through 3 of the shards, and then maybe most likely fight Helena, I feel like, or Hela, then we're done with the game, I feel like. Because judging by how the story bits so far have been showing up, there isn't a lot to this game, I think, after those whole story circles gets like acquired and everything. But yeah, overall, we're almost done with this game, I think, judging from how it goes. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen here, but I don't know exactly what's going to happen, so we'll see. So other than that, that's it for me in this episode. I will be doing some more episodes of this game until we finish it, obviously. I do want to plan on trying to finish this game before I leave, obviously, because I know that when I leave, I want to make sure that this is, like, done when I come back, and then when I come back, it's like, okay, we move on to the different to a bunch of different games that I probably have not finished or already finished. But yeah. Anyways, other than that, that's it for me in this episode, and I've said all I said today. So, Roz.